thinking about when you were in Africa, were you trying to learn different dialects in Africa too, or was that now just practicing most of your English?
No, basically they can speak English, but they have their own language called Swahili.
Yes.
That is basic. Whole East Africa people can. It's like Taiwanese in Africa. Actually, the cartoon, the Lion King, they have a sentence called Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. That was from Swahili.
That's Swahili. That's beautiful. That is right. Thank you for reminding me that. Yeah, Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata, exactly.
It's Swahili for expression, I believe. Excuse me if I'm getting this wrong, but to have a good life.
Yeah.
You know, to follow your heart, right?
Exactly.
Great movie. Now that's reminding me of The Lion King. Awesome.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our show today. My name is John Drummond, or Yang Haoen.Hello,
大家好，欢迎各位再度来到 NG 英文，我是 Angela.
We have a great episode for you today with my new friend Karen, who's known around the professional and Taiwanese community as Karen Kao.
今天来跟大家做分享的 Karen 呢，曾经远赴东非乌干达工作，后来创业把当地咖啡豆引进台湾。那现在呢，也有在做虚拟货币投资。
My guest today is Taiwanese. However, she has lived and worked all over the world. She is an entrepreneur, business developer, marketer, Web3 explorer, and so much more. So everyone, please welcome my new friend, Karen.
Hi, thanks, John, for having me in this show. This is my first podcast show.
First podcast and radio show. Congratulations.
Exactly. Thank you.
But you are a professional in so many ways, so I know you're going to have no problem with this. Could you give our audience a little introduction about yourself?
Hi, my name is Karen. I was born and raised in Taiwan, but I work overseas for almost 6 years in China, Shanghai, New York, and Africa. Africa.
Everyone's going to ask, why Africa? But keep going.
Now, I am an entrepreneur, and I'm doing business development and also marketing in crypto industry. Yeah, so thanks for having me.
Yeah. Karen, you're doing so many cool things. I know, first of all, so many questions. You used to live and work in Africa, and it's where you started your first company. Is that right?
Exactly. Actually, my company is set up at Shanghai, but it's worked for Uganda Tourism Board, which is in East Africa.
In East Africa. So based in Shanghai, but the company, you had to actually relocate to Uganda, East Africa. Is that right?
Exactly. Because we want to help the tourism board to doing more marketing effort to China to attract more tourism and investor for the whole country.
Yeah, to bring in some investors into the African continent. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly.
And while that all sounds so amazing, the unfortunate side is COVID hit right as you got to Uganda. Is that right?
Yeah. After we got there for a month, the COVID hit. So everything is got postponed. And so we try to find more different business to do. Like, first of all, we have a Chinese restaurant. I started learning cooking on YouTube. No matter it's bubble milk tea from the 0 to 1 bubble. It's not only boil bubble. It's like from the tapioca powder, add some, brown sugar, teach the local people how to make the bubble milk tea, and to like dumpling or spring roll, something like that, all learn from YouTube. And not only like this, we also do the hostel business. We rent up a big hotel to helping the international doctor, when they go to Uganda, they can have a place to stay.
That's really beautiful. And a fun word right there, fun phrase, 0 to 1. So not just, getting pre-made tapioca balls. You were actually learning how to make from scratch.
Exactly.
Get the tapioca plant or the tree. Is it a tapioca tree or plant? I don't even remember.
Tree.
Get a tree and make it. Wow, that's amazing. And so you were trying to stay creative and try all these different businesses while you were already in Uganda, is that right?
Yeah, because the border is closed at that moment, and everybody just stuck there, cannot fly back. And also we don't want to fly back because this is like brand new life for us. We want to try to do something different. Yeah. And after this, we try everything we can do. And finally, the border are open. Okay, we think we talk to government and say what else we can like help you guys to do more, branding in the whole world. And the government told us that they have a coffee bean specialist geisha, and they just planned for a decade. Finally, can sell on market. So we started like import from Uganda and Malawi to Taiwan.
So cool. Yeah. So you were just trying to stay creative and be an entrepreneur that you are. And you asked the Uganda tourism government, what could you actually help them import into Taiwan? And they told you coffee. And that's how you started Geisha Coffee Company. Or what's the actual name of it?
森沃咖啡is the name of our brand. And not only just import the coffee bean, but also we can help the local community, to, sell the bean to the whole world. Yeah. So when I back to Taiwan, I started like invite my friend from high school, elementary school who want to join this, very meaningful business. And luckily 2 of my friends are joining with me. So we starting doing this brand called森沃咖啡. Yeah.
It's so cool. So you recruited your classmates and they quit their jobs and joined you on this adventure.
We all like crazy, actually.
Crazy in a good way. You're very entrepreneurial. I love it. I love it. I can feel it. You're just constantly thinking of new ideas. And so cool. So now you are essentially the CEO and founder of this coffee company.
Yep.
And you're now, though, a little bit hands-off. Your team kind of runs it. Is that correct?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm doing the Web3 industry with John, too. Yeah.
Yes, and that's how we got to meet, right? Because you told me you were doing coffee, import-export business, but you joined Web3. And I would love to hear a little bit about kind of your origin story. How did you hear about crypto, and why did you decide to join the Web3 movement?
Yeah. Oh, so it's a long story. When I was in college, one of my best friend that he started investing Bitcoin. And at that moment, I think this is a little bit like skeptical and kind of might be a scam at that moment.
Same. I felt the same way.
Yeah. But after a few years, the whole industry are booming and develop. So I think after a few more years, when I was in Shanghai, I started invest Bitcoin too. And at that moment, I have some skin in this game.
Ooh, skin in the game. So you became an investor in Bitcoin now.
So I have to learn deep to know the whole industry going on. Yeah. So that is how I joined this industry. And when I starting my coffee business for a while after, I think this is a time to join the company. Not only just be an outsider to see the news. I want to be like going to a company to learn deeper and really understand the whole crypto industry.
Very similar to mine. And we call this going down the rabbit hole. Because once you start learning about blockchain technology, you realize like, oh, wow, this has so many applications.
Exactly.
And so you decided to join a company called Box Trade Exchange, or Box Trade X. And now you're doing marketing and business development for them.
Yeah.
A few months now, and you're officially in Web3.
Yeah. So Box Trade X, it's a cryptocurrency exchange, but also have NFT marketplace. But we focus on GameFi and want to attract more creator on board. So our NFT marketplace is more like OpenSea, but it's just like I say, focus on GameFi. And we have like a turnkey solution API for game who want to transfer to GameFi. Also like list on the marketplace the future.
Yeah, and it's so cool, Karen, because the GameFi industry, it's really maturing right now. It's growing. And this is a fun word for our audience, GameFi. That kind of came from gamification and GameFi, F-I, financial.
Exactly.
You put that together because a lot of people in games, they would earn fake currency for that game, right? But GameFi now in Web3 is trying to make you earn real crypto that you could actually make real money with.
Yeah. The real like financial benefit from the game. So it's called, the model people will call play to earn.
Correct. Yes. Beautiful. And so you're creating a system where other games could come into your marketplace or create an API and then they could start earning through different cryptos. Is that right?
It's special for a game developer who not only joined GameFi yet.
Okay,
so can use our API service. Yeah, to easily, they don't have to hire the whole blockchain team. They just focus on the game, how to build up more, fun for the player. And we help them to asset their, NFT, no matter it's like speed, like loyal, or any kind of asset, and then turn to NFT and list on our marketplace.
So cool. I actually have a lot of game developers right now who would probably need this. Yeah. So they can focus on creating the fun, exciting game.
Exactly.
You can focus on the back end, creating the smart contracts, building the NFTs, and listing them on marketplaces. It's a beautiful system. Yeah. So shout out to you. Great company to join.
Yay.
And is this company here in Taiwan?
Yeah, we're based in Taiwan, but before we focused on Southeast Asia for exchange. But now NFT marketplace, we focus on the whole world.
Beautiful.
节目上半段这边，来宾提到他之前在上海一间专门做乌干达旅游的公司服务。好，目标就是希望能够吸引更多外商投资，促进非洲旅游业的发展，也因此远赴乌干达，整个搬家到当地去住。好，殊不知刚到1个月，才刚稳定下来而已，就遇到疫情爆发，很多原本预计要完成的计划呢都被延期，所以就开始在当地想办法创业，以不同的方式呢来促进当地旅游业的发展。像是上网学中式料理，学做蒸奶，然后教当地人怎么做，怎么来开餐厅、开饮料店等等。但也不是就只是买珍珠回来煮一煮就没事咯，是自己买 tapioca， 买那个木薯粉，然后回来从头开始做，甚至还跨足饭店业，租饭店旅馆给那些到乌干达看病的医生，让他们有地方歇脚休息。后来疫情趋缓，国家边境又再度开放之后呢，开始跟乌干达和马拉维的政府合作，卖当地特有的这个 geisha 咖啡豆，帮忙外销进口到台湾，而且同时也帮助他们当地居民、当地的这个贫困农户转型，脱离饥饿边缘。那如果有兴趣喜欢喝咖啡的听众朋友，待会可以上网搜寻一下他们的森沃咖啡，森林的森，肥沃的沃，说不定你也会喜欢哦。好，所以到底来宾他又怎么会从乌干达旅游业到做咖啡进出口，进入到现在很夯的这个虚拟货币 Web 3.0 的领域嘞？原来呢，他之前大学的时候就有个投资比特币的好朋友，常常都会跟他做分享，但那时候来宾就会想说诈骗就没有多想，直到后来到上海上班才开始也有买。那当你有买，有在做买卖，有在做投资的时候，如果有赚当然是好事嘛，对不对？如果没有，而且又赔很多的话，可能就会很伤本啊，大失血之类的。所以听众朋友，如果你也要买的话呢，请做好功课哦，不要冲动行事。像来宾他现在就是因为要小心投资，想要多了解这个虚拟货币的产业，除了有爬文查资料以外，也加入了 Box Trade X 链家科技这间做加密货币交易、做 NFT 还有 GameFi 游戏化金融的公司，好让他可以更深入的来了解这种区块链科技。不愧是跑遍大江南北的创业家，做事真的是面面俱到。来，上半段这边几个说法我们来听一下。第一个 relocate， 先不说它的意思，你听这个字有没有注意到它的字首是 re， 对不对？所以可以知道它带有重新的意涵。那后面的这个 locate 它有位于或是定位的意思，所以我们把两个放在一起的时候呢，就可以大概知道是有重新改变位置，从一个地方换到另外一个地方，也就是搬迁的意思。像来宾他当初从上海搬到乌干达就是 relocate to Uganda。 一个小提醒，我们这边这个介系词要用 to relocate to 才对哦。再来来宾分享到他在乌干达当地 开珍奶店做珍珠的时候呢，他们的这个珍珠都是自己从零到有，从木薯粉开始做嘛，对不对？好，自己加水和面团切成小球下去加黑糖煮这样子。那要表达这个从零到有，从头开始做起，英文可以说 from scratch。 from scratch。 好，甚至如果今天想要表达白手起家，也一样可以用这个片语。例如Logan started this company from scratch。 好，就是说 Logan 呢，他当初是白手起家，自己成立这一间公司。最后一个常常容易误用的是住饭店的住，中文我们因为住这个字的关系，常常都会直接用 live 来表示住饭店，但其实我们应该要用 stay。 好， stay at a hotel for a night， 饭店住一晚。因为如果你说 live in a hotel， 那表达出来的呢，就会变成是你是真的在饭店就住下来不走了这样子哦。好，一个是 stay at a hotel， 另外一个是 live at a hotel。 OK， 好，那我们赶快继续听下半段吧。
Well, Karen, I wish you nothing but success. Welcome to crypto officially and
Thank
Web3.
you. Yeah.
And a question I love to end this segment with is thinking about the future of Karen. You're an entrepreneur, you're a businesswoman, and you're now in crypto. What do you envision for yourself in maybe 2023, 2024?
Okay, for my personal life, I will love to work each half a year at different country or city and work remotely, definitely. And in crypto industry or, whether it's crypto industry or my coffee bean business. So that was kind of my dream still, even the COVID is still going on. Yeah.
You made it still happen through COVID. So I think you are now stronger and more ready for that than ever. Very, very cool. Do you mind if we switch gears a little bit to the story of Karen and this wonderful English fluency that you have? Where did it come from, Karen?
My English come from to talk to people every day, create the environment, even you are in Taiwan.
That's beautiful. And so, born and raised Taiwan, fully educated in Taiwan. How did you create that environment, though, in Taiwan?
I think, first of all, people always say you have to watch American show, like drama. And other thing is I would love to join a lot of offline community, like we met that kind of community. But also, even I talk to my friend, Taiwanese friend, I will pushing them, say English with me, practice English with me. Even we are still learning every day. But I think create an environment is very important to a, English language if you want to learn.
Yeah, I love that. So pushing your Taiwanese friends to speak English together. That reminds me of how I got so fluent in crypto. Is I just started hanging out with my friends and we're all learning crypto, but we only talk about crypto together, right? And then you're just forced to kind of keep learning more and more.
Yeah, exactly.
So cool. And so you created this environment, though, with IRL events. IRL, we all know here in Taiwan, meaning in real life.
Yep.
And so we met at an IRL event. And pre-Web3, you were doing that maybe with language exchanges or hobbies and activities that you already like to do. Is that right?
Exactly. Yeah. So not only like this, when you traveling, you will have this kind of the moment you have to talk to the foreigner and to kind of if you want to learn more culture and lifestyle, this is kind of, you have to have. I'm not saying perfect English, but you have to have passion to, you want to know and curiosity and explore to the world by the language that you learn.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Well said. Having that curiosity for the world. And that allows you to ask questions and listen to what they're saying.
Yeah.
And then think about it and then talk back. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's beautiful. Thinking about when you were in Africa, were you trying to learn different dialects in Africa too, or was that now just practicing most of your English?
No, basically they can speak English, but they have their own language called Swahili.
Yes, Swahili.
That is basic. A whole East Africa people can. It's like Taiwanese in Africa, and the Lion King.
Right.
They have a sentence called Hakuna Matata. That was from Swahili.
That's Swahili. That's beautiful. That is right. Thank you for reminding me that. Yeah, Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata, exactly.
It's Swahili for no worries, I think, right? Kind of like have no worries in your life. You know, follow your heart, follow your passions, and don't worry about anything. It will all make sense in the end, right?
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, thinking a little bit now about your work in Web3 and as an entrepreneur, are you using now primarily Mandarin and English?
Yeah, so now basically are 70% of in English and 30% in Chinese because all of our team is from Southeast Asia and they all based in Taiwan. So we have to work in English, which is very important. Like, you know, we have to communication with marketing strategy. How do we, know more about what they're thinking? Because they will bring more about the local information to me. And then we have to have like a mutual understanding together.
Yeah, and that's so important because you're focusing on all different markets. But for example, in Southeast Asia, they're giving you market data.
Exactly.
And you now need to think about that in English. You're getting that information in English. And now how do you then market it again in English?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. And I know you're doing so many cool things with it. I can really feel how powerful you are and how much you care about the world, but also how much you care about making a difference and being an entrepreneur. And where do you think this energy came from? You know, you decided to learn multiple languages, live in different countries. Where did that all begin?
Yeah, so can share about my background because my mom in her generation work in a Indian company is like a huge thing. So she have to learn like different language, not only English and Hindi too.
Wow. So your mother learned English and Hindi and was working in an Indian-based company.
Yeah, and she worked as a accountant. Now she have her own business too. So she is an entrepreneur at the same time and who will, go run for a marathon, even go to like a dragon boat racing. She's like very active on her life. So I think this all very inspiring me to do what I'm doing now, to try the new thing, to explore the world and the language.
So beautiful. Shout out to your mother. Maybe we can invite her on the show.
Yeah, sure.
So cool. So you grew up with seeing her living the life now that you are living, right?
Yeah.
Trying new things, learning new things, becoming an entrepreneur later in her life. It's beautiful. Very, very cool. Strong family, the Gao family.
Yeah.
Love
My
that.
name is Gao Jing.
Gao Jing. Yeah. Shout out to the Gao family. Going strong. I love it. Well, Karen, thank you so much for joining us today on NG Ingwen. It's a pleasure to have you on the show and get to know a little bit more about your life. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Where can people find maybe more of your life online? Where can they find your coffee company and maybe your Web3 company now?
Yeah, people can search on my Instagram ID. They have all my business and my YouTube channel. I started my YouTube channel
That's
lately.
right. You've got a new YouTube channel.
Yay.
That's right.
Yeah, it's talking about my traveling experience on YouTube. Yeah, so my Instagram account it's CT Karen Karen 0430.
CT Karen. Is that your birthday?
Yeah, how did
April
you know?
30th?
Exactly.
I'm a hacker. I always know. April 30th. Well, just in time for your birthday.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yes. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Awesome, Karen. Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll talk to you next time.
Bye.
下半段这边来宾除了提到他未来希望可以旅居各国远端工作以外呢，也有分享到他在台湾学英文的过程。好，那大家都知道学英文很多方法，对不对？不外乎就是要给自己营造出一个英语环境嘛，好像是看电影、追美剧、练音听等等。但除了这些以外呢，如果像来宾他这样另外在自己生活中创造，直接在旅途中啦，在 IRL， 在 in real life， 好，就是在现实生活中从各种活动、各种社团里实际去结交朋友练习的话呢，也会是一个很棒的方式。或是就直接跟身边朋友讲英文也 OK， 虽然大家都懂中文，但是用英文讲话也很 OK。好，就是想尽办法把英文跟生活做结合就对了。 加上他因为工作上很多同事都是来自东南亚，常常都会需要用英文表达想法，彼此交换意见，所以当然也就又更加强了他在这方面的能力。那前面上半段我们不是提到他之前有在非洲待过一阵子吗？当地虽然基本上英文也是买通，也是 OK， 而且也让来宾他有机会不断用英文沟通，但其实他们东非地区的惯用语是斯瓦希里语哦。像迪士尼卡通狮子王里面那个彭彭迪满最爱说的那句 Hakuna Matata 就是斯瓦希里，大概就是最有名的一句。节目最后这边他们分享到，来宾他之所以会如此热血各国奔走，是因为他的妈妈也是这样子。除了学英文以外，因为以前在印度公司工作，所以也学了印度话，而且后来也是自己出来创业，甚至在工作百忙之中呢，还会抽时间跑马拉松啊、划龙舟等等，参与各种活动。所以从小看着妈妈这样子活跃的生活方式长大，当然也就造就了今天我们优秀的来宾。来，这边几个说法，听众朋友们，我们先不要走开，赶快来听一下，给它学起来。一个是最近因为疫情关系，开始越来越普遍的远端工作，或是居家办公。好，这个英文说法大家最常听到的应该不外乎就是 WFH， 对不对？ Work from home。好，居家办公。但其实在西方国家，至少在美国这边啦，他们更常用的是 remote 来表达不进办公室上班。像如果今天你听到有人说I work remote， 意思就是指他远距远端工作。好，不管是在家啦，还是在海边，在泳池，都是 remote。那如果是一周只要进公司几天的那种混合办公，我们就可以用 hybrid 来表示。最后一个在前半段提到的 to have skin in the game。Skin in the game 字面上大概就是连皮肤都已经掺和在游戏比赛里这种意思，带有一种跟你没关系就不痛不痒，但是一旦扯上关系呢，就会有切肤之痛的这个意涵。常常呢会用在做买卖投资的时候，如果像你像来宾一样已经有 skin in the game， 已经有投资有放钱进去的话，哇，那之后不管赚钱赔钱都会对你有直接影响，对不对？表示你已经有 skin in the game。 OK， 好啦，那希望大家一样有从今天的内容学到一些东西，有兴趣的话呢，待会可以去了解一下他们的这个森沃咖啡豆哦。
Bye everyone, peace. Alright, well that is our NG Ingwen show for today. We hope everyone enjoyed listening to that. You can connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and now Spotify. You can search NG Ingwen, or you can search on IG NG English ICRT. And don't forget to tune in every Wednesday morning from 6:30 to 7 and Wednesday night from 9 to 9:30. We'll catch you on the next episode. Bye bye.
好啦，今天的节目就到这边告一段落啦，感谢各位的收听，别忘了订阅我们的 Spotify 还有 YouTube 频道哦。那喜欢我们节目的话，也要记得到 Instagram 到 IG 上追踪我们哦。如果各位有什么其他问题是想要问来宾的，也请欢迎在底下留言告诉我们，我们一定会想办法帮你问到手。好啦，那就下周在空中相会咯，拜拜。